Alright, Mario Maker, it's been a while, let's go. Right now, the queue, Buckin is first, followed by Darkstar, Kiri, Generic, Shaded Zeal, and Djoing. My wife is making a Lunchable. Yeah. Nice. X-Ray, Kilo, Tango. Juliet, Charlie, Sierra, 5, Lima.
Does anyone remember when pizza Lunchables came with a little plastic stick that you could use to spread the...
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get you to explain what a Lunchable is, because it's an American thing, and we have a lot of viewers that are not in the US.
So Lunchable is a little pre-packaged, like, pathetic attempt at being an actual lunch. It should be called Snackable.
Complex morality-based gameplay, Yoshi's Choice. You get a box and you get little pizza.
Oh yeah, you
doughs.
you get little pizzas and you get
cheese
sauce
and pepperonis.
Yeah, and then there's cheese and pepperonis. So you get to make your own
Later, Djoing.
little pizza, and it's cold pizza, but it's good cold. I think you could put it in the microwave if you wanted to.
Yoshi's Choice. There's a lot of dead Yoshis on the first screen. This gang meme has really penetrated Mario Maker. I get it. Cool. So I could beat the level by sacrificing Yoshi, or I could try to
do the really hard...
do the stage. That's pretty funny. Store Bob, but you have to make it. You have to pay. It's like a school lunch novelty, right?
Yeah, they have ones that are like crackers and little ham and turkey.
She's assembling it right now.
Circles. That's part of the fun.
Like, just to show you.
You get to, like, spread the cheese out evenly.
But you can optimize your Lunchable process?
Yeah.
Do you have some kind of, like, optimization protocol about when you put the sauce on? With
yeah, you have to leave some sauce so you can put it on top of the cheese so the pepperonis stick. Or else the pepperonis don't stick. They slide around when you eat it.
Yoshi! Don't do start over.
Dude.
But I can't start from a checkpoint with Yoshi, right? I guess they can send me through the door to get him back. Poor Yoshi. This is really hard because if you just, like, slightly brush something, you have a much bigger hitbox with...
Looks a lot like Meat Boy. With all the, grindy wheels.
Mm. I wish it had short death animations like Meat Boy. Okay, I'm gonna give this a couple more tries and then we're gonna...
Just kill Yoshi.
Yeah. If I can get past this part here.
Dude. Oh, that didn't go well, did it?
Forgot there was a checkpoint. Last try, and then we'll say goodbye to Yoshi.
In Sophie's Choice, didn't the kid she chose to be with her, like, both of them died, so the kid that she left by themselves actually survived?
Spoiler for Sophie's Choice.
Okay, I feel like that is beyond... I'm pretty sure
Statute of Limitations.
Statute of Limitations.
Oh, that was a pretty good run. I'm gonna go further now.
Yeah, see, I have a little pizza now. It's a little. And notice that the pepperonis are sticking because I used the sauce as glue.
Last try for real this time. Did pretty well when we actually got past the first jump. I can't complain though. Normally I'd be like, don't put your hardest, most timing sensitive thing. Here we go.
Fuck you, Yoshi!
But they give me the choice. Darkstar is next, followed by Kiri, Generic, Shaded Zeal, and Djoing. If you like
that was
to
a
join
cool
the queue,
level.
Type !Mario, followed by your course ID. For playing Mario Maker 2 for a couple hours, you've got tons of time to get drawn here. You do not have to have made the level. If you just know there's a cool level out there, feel free to share it. I guess if it's super popular, there's a chance I've already seen it before, like that crazy first-person, like, Dungeon Explorer one from Japan that we got a couple weeks ago.
But note that he is not promising to play it until he beats it. So if you give him one of those Kaizo levels or whatever they're called, he'll try it for like, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then move on with his life.
Hi, Mega Boy. How you doing?
Hello. What's this one called?
Bombs Away Bastion.
Nice.
Kind of meant to be like a traditional Mario stage, which is harder to do than a gimmick stage.
I mean, there's a reason the Mario maker or the Mario developer peoples get paid cash money to make levels.
Well, it feels effortless. Oh, that's a cool little gimmick there. I like that. This is one of the most aesthetically impressive Mario 3D World stages I've seen. You can't do a lot in the way of like foreground, background, but they really put some work into the...
Well, the color palette is very consistent and beautiful. I feel like I'm in a volcano.
Well, that's the problem, is that the stage does most of that work for you, like the background and the lighting, so you don't have a lot of room to just add stuff that is for aesthetics only.
Thanks, Buckin. Good looking out, as Dylan would say.
Ooh, yikes.
His favorite Mario character is Luigi, hands down.
You sure about that?
I'm pretty damn sure about that. Okay, fine. When it comes to Mario or Luigi, his thing is Luigi, but...
That's correct. That's.
What's your favorite Mario character, Yoshi? Yoshi's probably my favorite. I like Yoshi. What,
This is a cool little
Rosalina?
challenge.
Sorry, Rosalina.
Definitely Peach, because she's the most OP character to play as in Mario Brothers 2.
I know, with her flying power. Really, you're gonna base your like decision of the whole Mario franchise based on what one
the most
character
effective
can do
character in one game?
in the one weird game that is not very canonical?
Yeah, but she has the ability to float now permanently because of Doki Doki Panic.
That's fair.
Also, she apparently made Mario a cake. I like cake.
Are you trying to tell me something?
No, I am the one that makes the cakes in this
are.
household. I am the Princess Peach. I would be the one to get kidnapped, and you would be the one that would have to come rescue me. You have much more significant tools at your disposal. I like the wall jump coins. This is a really cool level.
And the little tube things kind of remind me of Portal.
They've done a really good job of using the tubes as in their theming. This is actually one of the better, like, Mario-like stages, traditional Mario stages I've seen. This is part of a series. I'm still kind of bummed they didn't add, like, playlists or worlds that you could make. So you can just tell people, hey, play these 4 stages in a row. And, like, challenges like this
Yeah, I
one.
totally hear like this feels a lot like a traditional Mario level. Luigi's rich? How is Luigi rich? All I think about with the difference between that and Luigi is he jumps better and he's slippery.
It's got issues with traction.
Yeah, exactly, he's slippery.
My favorite Mario game is Super Mario World by
That's the one with Yoshi, right?
yes,
that
but
the
that's
one
not
with the-
why it's my favorite.
Yeah, I just...
It is the one with Yoshi, yes.
Now he has a mansion. You make a good point.
Now, is it the mansion owned by Luigi? I've actually never played Luigi's Mansion. Is there some kind of like
No,
is it
he
an inheritance?
gets
You
it-
just spend
exactly.
one night here, kind of a
Exactly.
thing.
No, I have no idea what the story of Luigi's Mansion is.
Great, let's stay here tonight.
On the condition that you spend one night in the castle. There's always a catch.
A really cool mechanic. Do they ever blow up? They do. Okay. Got it. That was pretty great. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Oh man, you got so far! Were there good checkpoints in that one?
Haven't had a checkpoint in a little while.
Mm.
It's okay, I'll give it a few more tries. So it's like Batman logic, because he's rich, he deserves to be appreciated. Luigi is the better brother, for sure. Mario World is my favorite Mario game because of its approach to secrets. I spent a lot of hours in that game hunting down everything, and the secrets in that game are fairly significant.
I remember watching you speedrun that was like one of our first date things.
Oh yeah.
And I was really impressed.
That's right. Yeah, because I did the special world, right?
Yep.
Totally tubular and bodacious and all that. Gnarly. I forget what the name of the one was with your, like, balloon Mario for most of the stage. That's the hardest one, I think.
Ah, you didn't cheat this time.
Cheats?
Didn't wait for it to blow up.
I thought they might keep coming indefinitely. I wanted to see.
There you go.
Well, those ones aren't blown up. Warp zones are a stranger word. Congrats, you get to not play half the game.
Yeah, you get to play the hard half.
We were super close to the end before. Thanks, Derek. So that was a really cool stage. Alright, in the queue, Kiri, Generic, Shaded Zeal, and Djoing. If you'd like to join the queue, exclamation point Mario.
With a little M.
ID.
Mario with a little M.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, well, anyway, use the little M.
I tried making a alias for it and it doesn't work because it's a local feature. Kilo, Foxtrot, Quebec. Tel, X-Ray, Ocho, Tango, Uno, Golf. What did I write wrong? 5FQ, okay. TML, no, no!
I like TMT!
This is the dam level from Ninja Turtles 1. It's infamous. We just did this in Castle in the Darkness, but it was a much more forgiving version of it. It's an underwater
That
level.
was also a first date thing. We went to hang out with his friends. Like, you know, one of those, just hang out in this random shed in the backyard so the parents don't bother us. And everyone was like doing drugs and drinking, and me and Dylan were watching Ninja Turtles.
It's Turtles 2, though, which I think is not as good of a
But yeah, it's just everyone else is there doing drugs,
Well,
and we're there watching Ninja Turtles.
Turtles 2 is a fundamentally different film from Turtles 1. Turtles 2 is like an animated or a live-action cartoon. Turtles 1 is more like the comic. And is one of the best movies ever.
Well, whatever. Turtles 2 was cool, and I enjoyed hanging out with Dylan and not actually spending time with his friends. Because I'm a bad person. Although his friends did eventually, they have a band, and they play, like, I don't know, what would you call it? Heavy metal prog rock?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to kill all of the turtles. Gotcha. This is actually pretty reasonable compared to the TMNT stage so far. Okay, I have to kill, because I have to place all the bombs. Gotcha. And the time limit's aggressive. This is a stage in the original Turtles game where you went underwater and there were these, like, electric coral everywhere that zapped you to death. And it was very, very tight, like, game of operation. Like, this is more like what that stage was like. Like, that sort of shit.
I don't know how you can be more center than that.
Yeah. Well, I have to, like, climb in the center while the Koopa is turning to the left. Donatello is the best Ninja Turtle.
Yep, agreed. 1, I like purple. 2, he's the smart one, right?
Yeah.
Or the nerdy one?
Mm-hmm.
What were we talking about?
Have them take damage.
Oh, apparently there's a new, like, Mars mission. I forget what it's called. Anyway, it's gonna launch in, like, 2020. Maybe it's called Mars 2020. Anyway, me and Marcy were talking about it at lunch, because she knows people are working on it.
Marcy is one of your new work friends.
Yeah. And, you know, we were wondering what the name's gonna be when it, you know, lands, because, you know, like, we have, like, Curiosity. So what are we gonna have after Curiosity? And I was like, Twilight Sparkle. You put a probe on its forehead, and you give it wings. It's fucking Twilight, and you paint it purple and pink. Twilight Sparkle. Twilight Sparkle is on Mars. I would be so happy.
That's right. Donatello is also OP because he has the best reach. And they never really balanced any of the Ninja Turtles games thinking about that. They're just like, yeah, this is an arcade game. We're just going to give them all the weapons that they have in the cartoon. So it's like, okay, Raph is garbage because his weapons are like his fists, basically, in range.
Wait, I thought he had a sword?
He has size.
Size. Those are defensive weapons, right?
Yes,
You're not supposed
correct.
to stab with them. You're
They're
supposed to,
sword
like...
breakers. It's like a shield.
Yeah. Oh no, your time's running out. You died.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
Thanks, Carrie. That was fun. Generic's up next, followed by Shaded Shield, Djoing, and is Lua. If you would like to share a stage, type !Mario, followed by your course ID. We'll be playing for another hour and a half or so. Mario Maker is like a bi-weekly feature, so we'll play it again if we don't get to your level today. Water-themed horror levels? Oh no. A cool concept.
They go like underwater caving because that is one of the most terrifying things in the world to me.
Can you double
Caving
check
is terrifying, and I really don't like to swim too far out in the ocean because I'm afraid of like lionfish and sharks. And just generally things that could cut me, like coral. Like, we were going snorkeling, we were looking at some coral ones, and I was like, nope, I'm out. I'm good. I really don't want to cut my leg on a coral.
I realize this had S and 5, because it doesn't have I, O, Z.
Oh, Subnautica has VR? That's cool.
You should play Subnautica, Andrew. It's a good game.
No, you said it's scary.
It's great.
But you said it's scary.
You know how I am about underwater stuff. It's one of the best games I've ever played. It's definitely the best survival crafting game I've ever played. Maybe tied with Terraria. Horror-themed level about finding out what happened to the sunken SS Coop. That Cthulhu stage from a couple weeks ago was really neat, too.
Marty, what are you eating? Did you not do the dishes?
Nice. It's the atmosphere, the first part of the stage.
The atmosphere is really nice. Good music choice.
Yeah. I hear you, Erm. It was good that I was playing it on stream because I had this like obligation to finish it and keep playing when I wanted to turn it off. I didn't know small Mario could crouch.
Surprise! I like the fuzzy on the corners.
It's a cool effect.
How do you do that?
There's another one up here, isn't there? There's some like effects you can add onto stages now.
Oh, like Snapchat? Or like Imager?
Yeah, kind of filter type things.
Imager filters?
That's not... Yeah, that's correct. I don't even use Snapchat.
I'm down, I'm hip, I know what's up.
Cool idea is right. Oh yeah, I do like using the coins as flares so you can see. Then you have the fake out 10 coin. That is a cool idea. It's only temporary. Darkness is a new thing to Mario Maker 2, right? They never added that in Mario Maker 1? Oh, nice.
That was fleeting.
Fell off the map of the prawn suit.
I do like horror movies. What was the last horror movie we watched?
We should watch Bone Tomahawk.
What's Bone Tomahawk about?
I think telling you what it's about is a spoiler.
Oh, it's like Cabin in the Woods?
It's not that crazy, but...
I really like Cabin in the Woods. If you haven't seen Cabin in the Woods, just watch it. You don't have to know shit about it. It's Joss Whedon and it's good.
This is great. I love all the yelling as you fall. Wow, how tall can you make a stage? Nice. That was cool. That's impressive. Do you have to, like... Are you limited on max area, but you can, like, sacrifice width for more height? Oh, it's a sunken ship. That was a good decision to have the big light ups so you could see stuff like that. I don't know if I'd know what it was without that. Good call. Nice, sir.
Was there a basement? I feel like that's it. Sorry, see, I'm already giving shit away. Surprise! There's a basement in Cabin in the Woods. There's also a cabin.
I mean, that would be impressive if there was not a cabin.
But it's on all the art. But you're right, they could have just been fucking with you. One of my absolute favorite horror movies...
You got me.
Is,
you got me.
Well, one, Carrie.
Super
and it's funny because the very last jump scare totally got him, and he always calls jump scares. It was fucking hilarious to see him like, ah! It's great.
Well, it worked because that movie is so slow burn, and it like was completely absurd for the sequence.
Anyway, it totally got him. It was awesome. But another one of my favorite horror movies is The Descent. Mostly because the first half of that movie, there's no creatures, there's no monsters, it's just caving. And caving is terrifying. Scary as hell. With the you know, claustrophobia. Oh, there are also woods in Cabin in the Woods. But anyway, check out The Descent. I like that movie a lot.
You can even see the saw blade when you're coming through here the first time.
Oh, is that what happened to everyone? They got saw bladed?
Yeah.
We did see Detective Pikachu and it was adorable.
Good film. That was a really cool level. Generic. I think you succeeded at your...
Wait, so what happened to
I
him?
like the lights coming back on at the end, too, as you escape.
They got saw bladed?
And then the cut at the end. And you got, was it R perfectly cut screams? That's pretty great. I didn't realize you could add a sound effect to trigger like that. Shaded Zeal, Djoing, and his Lua are up next. If you'd like to share a level, !Mario, followed by your course ID.
Oh, I think the most recent horror movie we watched, which is also a really good one, is It Follows. That movie scared the shit out of me. I spent half that movie with my hands over my eyes and looking through a tiny little crack, you know? Oh, God, fuck that movie. But yeah, It Follows. Also a very good horror movie.
I think it's hard to do horror well. Most horror...
Did you like It Follows?
Yeah, that was a cool idea. It was a cooler idea than it was an execution.
I thought the execution was scary as shit.
Underground Grove from Shaded Zeal. It was just a narrative superposition thing. Like, when the movie first started and they explained the premise, I was like, oh, this is really cool. I love all of the things they could do with this. And then what they did with it, I was like, yeah, okay, that's fine, I guess.
Oh, Midsommar, I've heard about that.
That's the one that's all daylight.
Oh, because it's summer?
Well, no, it's like that's the... I mean, to the extent that it has a gimmick, it's It's not a dark horror movie where everything is at nighttime. It gets bright out all the time.
I like these giant Koopa
This is a cool stage, Shaded Zeal.
bones. It feels like
you've got your singular
dinosaurs.
focus. You've also got kind of an aesthetic going in. This is Mario 3D World.
I like Sweden. I like horror movies. Aw, you fucked that up.
Good use of coins for wall jump conveyance. Also, good placement of the checkpoint. I think I was just starting to think. Hope there's a checkpoint soon. I think there's a lot of, like, art and science to checkpoint placement in any game. But especially in Mario Maker.
What's the name of this?
Underground Grove.
Oh. Dude, I thought you weren't gonna make that kill.
Coinveyance. You get it?
I know, yes. Yes, it's like conveyance, but with the word coin. It's a portmanteau, is that right? Is that a portmanteau? Are you thinking or did you not hear me?
Portmanteau is when you're combining two words.
No. So it's just a straight up pun? Because, like, you know, it's not the word con, it's
Whoops.
the word coin.
Yes, if you've already shared a level and would like to share a second one, if you type !Mario 2, you can add a level to the backup queue. We will dive into that one if the main queue empties. I like that a lot of your challenges derive from doing stuff off of trees, Shaded Zeal. Something that players probably aren't too used to doing, or that when they do see trees, they're often decorative and not necessary for clearing the stage. That's a cool little challenge. Why does he have an undershirt?
Who? Mario?
No, the Koopa.
What's the extra life give you?
It matters when you're playing modes where you have limited lives and you're playing through random stages.
Oh.
It's also a way to, like, put a secret, get a reward for a secret. I know that you found that. Congratulations.
I see.
I put it there for a reason. I
It's a
wanted you to
cookie.
find it.
You know who didn't give me cookies? Jonathan Blow. Fuck that asshole.
So you should explain that.
You're like, let's unpack that.
Oh, cool. And then you
Jonathan
use it
Blow is the guy who did Braid, which is a fantastic game, and also The Witness. And I played The Witness, and there were like these twin towers, and they both had puzzles on them, and I completed one of the puzzles, and I got a cookie. I don't remember what the cookie was.
I mean, like, the game rewarded you in some way.
Yeah, the game gave me
So it
some,
made,
like,
super
oh, now the
fanfare.
beam of light is shining on this thing, and you have to get 7 beams of light before you can win the game, or whatever it is, in that game. But then I went and did the second tower, because I was like, oh man, there's 2 towers, I should do the second one too. And you know what? I didn't get a fucking cookie. Apparently you only have to do one of the towers, and doing the second one is completely irrelevant.
Wasn't the journey the cookie?
No,
Is that the whole
I
point of
want
The Witness?
my cookie.
Isn't he kind of making fun of you whenever he gives you any reward for stuff?
I don't care, I like rewards. Who doesn't like rewards?
Shaded Zeal, your level was very cool, and I really, really liked yours. Your use of the flagpole at the end, like, that was pretty perfect. I didn't linger on it, but basically, when you got to the end with the flagpole, you could just walk right to the bottom of it and be fine with no danger. But then the piranha plant that had been a threat throughout the whole stage was like wrapping around the top of the flagpole. So if you wanted to take the risk to get to the top, you had to do the thing that was the theme of the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's great. That's the way to do it, I think.
Bringing it full circle.
It's a good way to, like, say the end at the end of your stage, right? This is Cool Mountain from Djoing. This is a Mario 64 level that has been adapted for Mario Maker. Okay, so we gotta find Clown Car, Flying Buzzy Beetle, all the pink coins, P block, Pow block. Put a cheese up here? Probably not.
Bop bop. I love how the little Koopas dance during the bop bop of the Mario with the cat costume. Mario U.
This is awesome. This is the penguin slide. That's cool. It's hard to do in side-scrolling. It slows all the coins place. It's probably the right amount of coins also. It's kind of the right color scheme for a penguin.
Are you supposed to beat it?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you got you there.
Slide. Oh no!
Oh, you got you
Too
there.
big.
Oh, is it too big?
No, it's on purpose, because that way I beat him. If I didn't beat him, I couldn't get through to get to the door.
Oh, because he would be on the door blocking it. Got it.
Oh god. Okay, I'm not fucking with that right now. It's a little house, see? It's gotta
Yeah.
come out of the house at the bottom.
Yeah, you
of
got
the
a little
penguin
key.
challenge. P-switch for that one. Oh, it's a penguin, see? Those eyes are the music notes.
I guess. Yeah, no. And it's
How
just like
about the little baby penguin?
it's like about to give you a hug.
This
It's
is
a
pretty
hug
cool.
penguin.
Back up to the top. There's the baby penguin. It is represented as the POW block, is what they were trying to tell us there.
Bop, bop.
No, but I can't cheat. Interesting. Oh. You get 100 coins too, because that's something you need to do in the game. When's Halloween?
Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop.
We get the baby penguin back if I lost it by this point.
Are we
Oh.
excited for Halloween? We don't really do Halloween. Oh, last year we went over to some friend's house and helped pass out candy. That was cool.
Oh, this is clever.
So then you just get to sit back and, you know,
I can't
drink and hand out candy and see all the cool kids' costumes. There was this one
I have to do it the way
chick.
you're supposed to do it.
My favorite costume was this one chick who dressed up like Wednesday. I could see her light up and I was like, "Hey, Wednesday!" And she's like, "Oh my god, you got my costume!" I'm like, "Yeah," because like that is a unique choice this time in age, time of the year. Whatever.
There's several other ways I could have brought the baby penguin down to the base of the mountain, and Djoing was careful to set it up so that I couldn't get away with cheating. I had to do it the intended way from the original game. No shenanigans allowed. Excuse you.
I like the choice of white characters since you're in the snow world, or white enemies. Sorry.
Let's see. Last pink coins. Because she's crying. She misses her little baby. And I gave the little baby penguin to the mama penguin, and it gave me the key. Genius. I love it. You can't get back into the house, so this is really, really well executed. Very impressed. Wait for that to come back. Having two of those is probably smart. There's the P-switch. Hurry up! Go, go! Skull could be a cool costume. Hey, it's the last pink coin. Okay, so we know that there's a thing at the top of this. Have to be able to climb up there.
Can you wall jump?
Actually, don't remember how to do this in the original game. I don't think I have any way to get height. It's not the slide, right? Can't ride on the skull thing. Actually, if anyone has a guess for this one of how to get in there, I'd take a tip. I don't think I'm supposed to bring anything in the room with me. Clown car? Oh, that makes sense. Good call. Gotta come back around from the beginning of the stage. Snowman's lost his head. That makes sense. Yeah, thank you. I've been up there a couple times, but I had the baby penguin with me. It was set up so that I couldn't bring the baby penguin in the clown car, which made perfect sense.
Alright, I'm gonna go make another drink. Let you get your clown car so you can get your item.
I don't know if that's actually able to fit through there. Oh, I needed to crouch, I see. And hit time? At least make it to the limit here.
I told you!
Where did this stage start? I'm trying to turn in my keys before time runs out. Sorry, baby penguin, I let you die. Failed you. I guess that's why it's the little snowman there at the bottom of the screen. That's cool. Cool, I'm dropping it off the map. Exactly. Very cool stage, Djoing. Sorry I did not beat it.
Oh, you didn't beat it? What were you supposed to get that you didn't get?
I just ran out of time.
Dude, told you not to dawdle.
These stages
Why were you
need
dawdling?
to have infinite time. I think we still needed to get one more key, but we were pretty close to finishing it.
So, while he's transitioning,
I'm gonna do show and tell because I haven't progressed past kindergarten as far as my maturity level. This is Dino. He was my childhood stuffed animal. He's a dinosaur, thus the name Dino. I was not creative. Also, we have Brown Bear, again with the creativity. He was also my childhood stuffed animal. My mom just sent them to me because she found them in a storage container where they just put a bunch of shit they didn't know what to do with. So now I have Dino and Brown Bear back.
So happy.
No, really, like they were my bros. They were my buddies.
Dino have eyebrows?
Yes. He also has green marker. Wait, no, maybe that was supposed to be there. I don't know. Somehow they're clean. But yeah, they're my buddies. They were my buddies for years and years and years.
You're so happy.
And my mom got them back to me. And Cameron doesn't get to play with them at all. They are mine.
Niece.
Yeah, Cameron's a 3-year-old
toys
niece.
aren't meant to be played with. You're the villain from Lego Movie.
I am snuggling them right now. They can be snuggled as long as the hands are clean and you aren't like chewing on them.
Jesus Christ, teacher. Delfino Island is Lua. This map was made by Kylo Ren and remade his course from the 3DS version. I forgot that Mario Maker 3DS was a thing. I could have jumped on that. I guess I figured that it was kind of hard to share levels for it or something, right? Thank you, Generic.
No, you
This
just...
is pretty great. And it's got the Mario Sunshine music.
You snuggle with it.
It's an interesting choice of Mario 3, too. I think it works. Usually the color sky you get with Mario 3. I really need to play Mario Sunshine again.
Music.
I played it this Mario Sunshine. I played it way, way, way back when it came out, and I haven't played it ever since then.
Played what?
Super Mario Sunshine. That's what this music is from.
No.
The stage is.
I didn't even know that
reminiscent of
game
Mario
existed.
Sunshine. You watched me play it during the 24-hour Mario stream for like an hour.
Was it like in the middle of the night? Because
No, you were there, and it was when Comcast died during the 24-hour stream.
Huh?
Don't remember
Sounds
this.
like Comcast.
You couldn't upload levels in Mario 3DS? Oh, Disco Dwarf, I want to let you know your subblock is tomorrow. Tamba. Be playing that first.
What's Tamba?
It's a PS1 game, and I
Ooh.
feel like I played it. I must have rented it. Like, I looked at the box art, and like, that looks so familiar, but I don't remember anything from it, so it will be blind. That's cute. Like, that's the water at the bottom. That must be why it's Mario 3. I just need to make sure I remember to test Tamba, because it might not be trivial for me to stream it, but I'll figure it
How'd you
out.
know a key was there?
There's one in the pipe, because it was a house.
No.
There's a star there in Mario Sunshine. This is adapting a Mario Sunshine stage.
Oh, I see.
Do you like that meme? It's a Gen Z thing. Cheap Cheap Gang.
I have no idea what that is.
You just take any noun and append the word gang to the end of it. There's a, like, we're on a team. So you're like, you could be like, physics gang.
Isn't it physics gang?
It's broken to someone's home.
You don't have to do it twice, you just can do it once.
Yeah, it was because those fish are called Cheap Cheeps. So it's Cheap Cheap Gang.
Oh, I see. How about Bang Gang?
Like, an example would be a meme that would be like, someone would be making fun of Game of Thrones and saying that Lord of the Rings is better. And it would say, this meme brought to you by Tolkien Gang.
Oh.
And it would have like a little picture of like Gandalf with sunglasses on or
God,
something.
when did that become a thing? God, the kids keep coming up with new shit, like, every few months. It's hard to keep up.
You used to do it back when you were that age. What was our millennial slang back in the early aughts.
Bugging. Wiggin.
Totally bugging.
Oh my god, I'm totally bugging.
No, that's clueless slang.
Whatever. Yeah, so whatever, another option, for example.
Cloud gang.
Well, that I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, but
Whoops.
my dad used to always say, like, oh, do you lie often? Because he thought he was fucking clever.
Wrecked.
Rickety wrecked.
Calculated also. And don't use the P block. Gonna have a bad time. This is a really fun adaptation stage.
What's the P block for?
I think you can use it to kill Bowser. You can make him fall through the floor.
Mm-hmm.
It was right. Thank you. Not Meverse comments. Sweet. If you'd like to share a level and you haven't yet, type !Mario followed by your course ID. If you've already shared a level, you're welcome to share one to the backup queue with !Mario 2. We will play levels in the backup queue if the main queue empties out. Next up is Rammers. 04 Golf. 8 Foxtrot 1. Kilo Victor Golf. Biggie Smalls Duck Hops. Duck and jump and run. 0.13%. I'll give it a shot. See if I can pass the first couple jumps. I do like these speedrun stages that have a really short time limit. You're forced to play it at that speed.
Well, that went well. Good first try.
Thank you. I'm thinking the next 10 tries are going to look very similar to that one. I have to crouch. Got it.
Yep. Yeah, see, he forces you to become Big Mario, and that makes it really hard for Big Mario.
Biggie Smalls. That's a cool concept of crouch all the way through it with momentum. I think I have to decrouch once I get to that one, though. Oh, then I have to crouch again. Okay. This is a very stylish, difficult stage. I like that it has a premise, too.
You're supposed to decrouch. You decrouched too late. Did you forget?
Do you want to give it a try?
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna, help you out.
Okay. I appreciate the help.
Decrouch! Alright, there we go.
Jesus Christ, Andrew.
I'm trying to help.
Well, I mean, I made it further that time, so clearly what you did.
What is it? Correlation doesn't mean causation. Uncrouch! Oh, that was too early. You should have done it after I said it.
Oops. I'm gonna see if I can PB here.
Aww.
I think that's a PB. I don't think I made it past that block before.
Andrew is helpful.
Oh, you're meant to be able to stay crouched the entire time? What causes you to lose momentum? Like brushing up against blocks then? Just need to develop more run power at the start of the stage. I see. So you can get some jumps there instead of just going straight off the ledge. Potentially make it to the next one. We'll give this 2 or 3 more tries. I'll see if I can get better than I've done so far.
Well, that wasn't good. Don't do that again. Do something different. Hey, you got farther.
Oh,
That was
better.
pretty good. That was pretty good.
2 more tries.
Does that count as a try?
No. It's hard to time the jump after that because the game hangs for a
Right,
sec.
well, and also you see the spikes and you're like, I can't go towards those, but you're supposed to. Or at least that's what would be getting me.
Yeah, that's
Aw.
really hard to time because I'm pressing the button assuming that I get to keep moving. Yeah, this is a cool stage, Drammers. It's really hard, but I like that you've got a singular focus. Thanks for sharing it. You got a cool
Well, the
aesthetic
jump
to it as
indicators
well.
are good because it's just
Yeah.
like pure execution.
Mhm.
Like, let me tell you exactly what you need to do, and you need to get good at doing it.
I honestly don't mind like really hard stages like this when they are like 30 seconds long.
Sure.
You know, when you say at the very beginning, this is going to be a quick stage, you're going to have to practice these specific things and get really good at them. Yeah,
And that was
it's really
tough.
hard but just because like of the slowdown from triggering the mushroom. But I think it's correct. Like that makes it pretty tough. All right, Robin is next, and the backup queue we've got generic. If you'd like to share a stage and haven't yet, !Mario followed by your course ID. If you've already shared a stage, you may share a second one in the backup queue with !Mario 2. 3SG. Hard but fair. Not so hard to pull off. Hey, Heaton, how you doing? And I'm still stexic today. Temple of Trials, Metroid-like. You
Oh.
uncover the secrets of the temple, gain abilities, and find red coins.
Sounds like Metroid.
No. Is this one yours, Robin, or did you find it? Oh, cool. Gotta get that one as small Mario. Oh, but we're dead. Okay, got it. Don't do that.
Can't cheat.
Okay, we gotta find a way to get down there. And now it's an opened path. Dig it. Oops, and there's a mushroom. Hey, an infinite checkpoint. I think that's good, too. For these sorts of exploration-based stages, if you can pull off an infinite checkpoint, it helps a lot. Making sure that people are actually going to see your whole level, you know? Maybe I can get those things high enough. Explore elsewhere. This palette was hard to look at. Usually a shortcut we open later with bombs, maybe.
That's an interesting little thing.
Yeah, it's cool. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that was a thing at all. I didn't realize that you could grab Bob-ombs. That thing. That was a neat little machine there. I think this is just the color palette of this level style there, right? Got a coin at the top.
Nice.
Nice.
Clever. I'm not gonna cut it. Taunting me with the fire flowers everywhere. That's cool. What does that change?
There were those red things up there before.
Yeah.
Yeah, those red things.
Gotcha. It's a cool little challenge. Hey, fire flower. At last.
Fuck you, piranha pants.
In that case, having a bunch of piranha plants makes more sense because it makes sure that you have the fire flower and you didn't just like damage boost through it. Okay.
Yeah, you heard me, generic.
Oh, that's cool. I think that's how that's supposed to work.
I don't
just
see what this
barely
is
juggled him.
accomplishing.
I'm trying to get it to blow up and destroy that block there on the side.
Oh.
I might have to trigger them manually first. Shit. I don't know if this can save me getting access to the fire piranha plant, though. Once I lose it, which is kind of a bummer. I don't know if it would even be possible to, like, track that you did a thing like that and then provide you permanent access to it after the fact. This is a really cool stage, though, Robin. Thank you for sharing it. I don't think I can get it back. And I guess I only technically have one coin so far. Screwed that up. I guess it gave it to me. Oh, but I need the mushrooms, right? Oh, but I get it. Ah, it's a bummer. Yeah, this is a really cool stage, but I think it sort of depends on you not making any mistakes. Once you make a mistake, even though it has the infinite checkpoint, like, it's really hard to recover. I guess maybe what you could do in order to provide the power-up to the player, I think we saw some levels like this back in Mario Maker 1, but it's like you have an invisible block, and you teach the player in the level later on how to identify the clue to where the invisible block is. So once they see that clue, they're like, oh, okay, I know that if I jump here, I get the piranha plant. You risk a player accidentally finding it just by jumping around randomly, but I think it lets a player progress through the stage if they get hit once without losing a lot of progress. Thanks for sharing that one, though, Ravenon. Next up is Smilord, and then we'll look at the backup queue, and then if we have an empty queue, I'll play the story mode, which we haven't got a chance to see too much of so far. If you'd like to share a level, !Mario, followed by your course ID. Playing Mario Maker 2 for a little under an hour. Long level in a haunted mansion. You just upload this one, Smilord? Locked door.
Oh, shit. I didn't know you could do that. I was not expecting a boo to come out of that block. Yeah, good luck getting to that. Nice. Oh, alright. Use your damage boost!
I tried
Damage boost! Damage boost! That's what it's called, right?
Damage boosting through it, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Invincibility frames. It's a common thing for a speedrunner to say, like, when they take damage, oh, I was just damage boosting. That was on purpose.
It's like
Saves frames.
this experiment I work on is up in the mountains of Mexico at 14,000 feet, where there's like, I don't know, 50% the amount of oxygen at sea level. It's a very small percentage. Damage boost. Anyway, because whenever we make a mistake, we're like, oh, it's just mountain brain. It's just mountain brain. It's because there's not oxygen up here, right? Yeah.
I didn't realize you could see the booze through the stage. That's neat. So far, that's a very traditional, like, ghost house thing to do with the P-switch.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah. Good callback.
We could call on making this a ghost house stage. It's reasonable difficulty so far.
Good checkpoint. Location.
Yeah, that's for some hard stuff.
Exactly. That poor Boo, you're like, look at me, no! Look at me, no! Look at me, no! Oh no! Oh,
it's okay.
That one on the ground just completely screwed you up.
Oh god!
Ah! Go, 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 go! Go, go, go!
It's a great challenge.
I didn't know you have chops that could do that! Or thwomps, right?
Thwomps, yeah.
Thwomps that could do that. Fuck.
That was a cool little challenge. It was very sight readable. Well done, Smilord. It's hard to get that right. Like, you could make that so it's really, really hard. Oh, and then you've got ghosts to top off the stage. Very good.
Way to fuck that up completely.
Thank you for sharing. I enjoyed it. I think you got the difficulty level on that just right, Smilord. Like, I could see a different version of that stage.
It being very ghost housey.
Yeah, and then there's some tricky parts to it, but like, I could have seen a version of that level that was like, especially the thwomp part. Was very sight readable, and you could have made it so it was a really tight timing and that the person had to have seen it before to know how to get past it. But it looks like you also did a really good job of having checkpoints, so well done. Delta Golf Sierra. November 7 Sierra 8 Romeo Golf. From NATO 20. Thorny Forest. Trees, thorns are deadly.
And apparently the troll door isn't a troll. Or is it? Maybe they're just fucking with you. And you go for the troll door and it kills you.
So we play levels until we beat them, or for about 8 minutes, or in the case of like Kaizo, or extremely difficult levels if I can get past the first couple jumps, maybe. I'll do my best. Yeah, okay. Your guest is an idiot.
You suck at this.
Thank you. No, that doesn't work.
I'm sorry. Keep trying. Oh man, it's just really funny. You keep dying like immediately.
That does.
Oh, nope, you died again.
You all say this like you think that this is meaningful. This does not work on her. She doesn't care. She will never touch the controller.
I won't, but I reserve the right to judge him.
Yeah, right.
He's my husband, and that's my right as a wife. Oh, you made it further that time. I'm proud of you.
Oh, the PB. Personal best.
Personal best. No, I don't want to try. I'm sorry, but that first death was completely unnecessary.
Yeah, it was. I think the spike hitboxes change based on the animation that they're in.
Oh, I liked you going like all fast. You know, wouldn't it nice if they made those blocks? I'm sorry. I love you.
Oh, am I supposed to be able to hold the button the whole time and not like change?
Yeah, because you can run up them pretty quick. Oh.
So I don't need to be like changing my momentum in midair.
You know, some asshole died right there. And you know what? Wait, no, was that you? Are those your deaths?
The one on the far left?
Yeah.
Me.
Not you? There you go. At least you're better than that guy / girl.
Oh, you have to start from further back? Now, was that your intent to have them back up at the start of the stage, nayon? Could you make the beginning of the stage and give them more room to get a running start?
You almost have that trajectory. Dude, you gotta get that shit perfect, don't you?
Yeah, I might, if you ever do a re-upload on this one, I get what you're going for with this stage. But maybe just shift the whole level over a little bit so that they don't have to back up. I think you're going to run into a lot of players that don't know that that's what they should be doing. And they'll think, oh, it must just be possible from starting, right? I'll try it a few more times. I'm pretty bad at these sorts of levels. But if I could make it over this crest, that'd be really great.
You made it over the crest, though.
PB.
PB. Dude, it's like today I was struggling with my code. Nice. Where I got it to work, and I got it to work for an angle of 0, but then I tried an angle of 45, and it was wrong. Like, wrong. Like, if it was an essay question and they were giving you bonus points just out of pity, you wouldn't get any. It was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured out why. I was very excited about that. And then there was this other problem where I was like, this isn't what I expect to get, because it was rotated by 180 degrees.
The code only works if you don't put anything in. I don't think I'll get too much further. I did almost make it to the end.
Yeah, you made it like halfway through the, back half of that.
The first challenge of the stage.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. I like the aesthetics of
I'm
that.
sure there's
bouncing
a
off of all
wonderful
the
YouTube
thwomps.
video of someone getting that perfect. Because the person who makes it has to beat it for it to get uploaded, right?
That's correct.
Nice. I like that rule. I think that's a good rule. You and your backup queue now?
Yep. If you'd like to share a level and you haven't yet, !Mario followed by your course ID. You've already shared a stage.
I'm
you
sorry
can share
for
another
laughing
one.
at you.
It's okay.
I hope that you find that endearing and not...
It is. It's just the mic is very sensitive.
Oh, I'm sorry for people's ears. I'll
It's
try
okay.
not to laugh. Here, I'll laugh into Brown Bear.
There you go. That's perfect. That's perfect. It's like a pop filter. Thanks for sharing, nayon.
But cuter and with a red bow tie.
I'm making vertical levels. Here's another one. Okay, cool. Vertical levels are kind of a new concept in this one, right? Especially the ones that can scroll up in Mario Maker 2. See you, Space Plumber. After defeating one Bowser.
That was not a mushroom. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to laugh into the bear.
You're good. Oh, this is cool.
Oh. Those poor Koopas. Wow, dude, just carnage. The bear's name is, you know, very creatively and uniquely, which is just, you know, indicative of how intelligent I was as a child. His name is Brown Bear. And this is Dino. And they were my childhood stuffed animals that my mom just sent me. That she found in a storage locker. But yes, his name is Brown Bear.
I like the heartbeat as you climb up the tower there. Also, good call giving you infinite fire flowers for this.
Yeah.
Brown Bear.
Oh, exactly, sir. Yep. That's totally what I was going for. You know, I like to think of it as just, you know, I like to be very clear and concise. I don't like to fuck around. This is a bear, he's brown bear.
Very good. I do really like the tranquility droplet sound effect. Nice little
It's
elevator
a calm
ride,
before
yeah.
the storm.
I think it might just be a calm. Just be celebrating the end of the stage.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm dead serious.
It looks like you're right.
Yeah, very nice. Alright, we're going to check out story mode for a bit, because we haven't had a chance to yet.
I am going to go refresh my drink, which means I'm going to be using the ice maker in about a minute.
Thanks for the heads up.
Okay.
You want jobs? I got jobs. I really need to go back and play some of the old Mario levels and notice if they ever used arrows in them. I know the Nintendo devs do in these games, obviously. Really? Seems like a trap. Interesting. Yeah. I don't think I've seen anybody do that. It's cool. Cat Mario.
Oh, that's nice.
Hey, and then there you have the using the stage mechanic to riff on the flagpole at the end.
How do you do cat height? Can you do cat height?
Sure. So I don't have a button for it.
Really? You should make a button for it.
I have a cat cam button. Ow, jeez.
The kitties.
I'm not gonna let my 3-year-old niece play with this, but I'm gonna beat my husband up.
It's a stuffed animal. It's like a pillow fight.
They already ate, so they're...
Yeah, they're probably napping
sleeping
upstairs.
Day in the desert, expect clear skies all day with a chance of solar flares. There's an excessive heat warning in effect from sunrise to sunset, and don't forget to slather on a thick layer of sunscreen before stepping outdoors. Sun used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. Oh man, I haven't seen a sun in anything other than Mario 3 so far.
Oh, I was about to fuck your shit up.
Sun's new to Mario Maker 2, right? I feel like a sitar sound it makes.
When did you become like propeller Mario?
Picked up a propeller. I don't think I've seen a side-scrolling platform stage like this yet from a creator. I like the falling coins on the parasols. This is a Nintendo-made level.
Oh, okay.
To kind of give people ideas of what to make. So stuff like that is like, okay, you're supposed to jump up, fly upwards with the propeller hat, and then crash down, right?
You didn't want to go for the 30?
No, I wussed out. And that one, technically, even if you didn't have the propeller hat, still had riffing on the flagpole because you had the thing you were riding the entire stage, which made it easy to get to the top of it. The flagpole riff is just a fun little, it's a cherry on top of the level. Job's done. Thanks, Chief. I like that Chief is Toadette. New Super Mario Bros. Sun design sure is something. Oh, the music's getting more instruments. Green Toad. It'd be great to be named Green Toad. Hey, it's the Undo Dog. Did you ever have Mario Paint as a kid?
Nope.
Missing out. 5 new jobs for you. New job just came in. Mystery of the Haunted Manor. Agent 1. So I guess they had a lot of people at Nintendo that helped with making these. Mario Paint composer videos were free time in early 2010s, yeah. I used to have a lot of fun in Mario Paint way back in the day. Playing around in the composer and playing the fly swatting game. Get the P-switch.
It's Yoshi! Yoshi!
Very nice. Thank you for the lift. You're likely to have seen this before. I'm like, how am I supposed to get that? I don't think I've seen too many people do that either. Put a P-switch in a container and require Yoshi to be able to eat it out of it. It's a neat way to have a Yoshi gate. Reset. Nintendo acknowledging that there are things that you have to jump off Yoshi for to get. I guess there is one. There's that secret in Super Mario World. It was the only level I never found as a kid. I had 99% of that game. Like Soda Jungle, I want to say. It's the one where you have to suicide jump Yoshi to unlock it. Just didn't occur to me as a child to do that. Who would do that? I haven't seen too many P-switch doors either. That was pretty classic back in the day also.
What's a P-switch door?
Those doors that are only active when a P-switch is active. They were in Super Mario World. Ha 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 ha. I like that because it looks like the starting room, right? There's your flagpole rift.
Wow.
They don't do it in Mario Maker. I know, right? It's like not having everything dance. I got jobs. Eccentric Millionaire. Reach the goal after grabbing all 30 coins. These are really cool stages so far. Oh wow. An old school boss fight room. Ants. You can do some pretty cool stuff with those glass tubes. Do Koopas come back out of their shell after you knock them out in this one? Mario 3D World?
You didn't remember that they turn small and then they die?
I forgot that they split into baby. Alright, Nintendo. You can pick one that you want to skip, basically, having the star. Finish teleporting. What's the name of that enemy? The ninja lady?
Marie Curie? Are they named after composers? Who's a female composer?
Marie Curie is not a female composer.
Yeah, but she's a female scientist. She was also a female in a field that was dominated by men.
The Koopa kids are named after composers. I don't think...
She's not a Koopa kid?
She's like Boom Boom.
Oh.
Boom Boom's sister. She's got way cooler power than Boom Boom, though. You know who Boom Boom is, right?
No.
The mini-boss from Mario 3? One that you have to jump on 3 times.
With the bird?
No, Mario 3.
No. Who's flying around on
he
thing?
flies.
Or
Well,
he goes over the wall, crawls on the walls? No?
Mario 3. Have you played Mario 3?
No.
Okay. He's the one that if you jump on him 3 times back to back, you don't have to deal with him being difficult. Because he grows wings after you jump on him once, so if you can just get 3 real quick back to back, you don't really have to think about it too much.
They're gonna split into 2s.
Hey, there we go. There's the purple block.
What's a purple block?
No, just the stages had purple blocks as its theming.
Oh.
So it used purple blocks at the end to play the stage. It's a cherry on top. Banzai Bill ambush. Get to the end and get paid.
I mean, that's pretty straightforward. Getting money, getting
Father
paid.
of name withheld. I don't think I've seen the back. I guess I haven't seen
You're a
Mario
kitty!
at all.
Aww, he's so such a birdie. He's a kitty. You didn't want to get the checkpoint?
Do you have to unlock these things? The Banzai bills that are coming from the background? Or are they in the default editor? This is a pretty cool stage, actually.
With them all coming at you.
Yeah. Again, there's our little riff.
Go cat, Mario.
Yeah, it's interesting because they like destroy the stuff in the foreground.
Seriously? That's not my fault. You want... Alright, we're gonna go buy a coaster.
No, it just makes a ka-chunk noise.
Oh,
You
we
can
can
see it
still
clip
buy
on
a
the mic.
coaster. I've been trying to set it down gently. I really have, I promise. It could be a lot worse.
It could be worse. Oh, Kat and I learned that. That's why this is out here during the Cat and Crutch videos.
Oh,
So
yeah?
you set the bowl down, it would go tink because there's a glass desk and a glass bowl.
You didn't get that 1 coin. Is that gonna bother you? Because it should.
That's kind of cool there, having the mushroom come out on the seesaw. I like it. This game's basically unplayable garbage because the enemies don't dance to the music.
You're not even gonna get the 1-up. You're just gonna release it and say that's good enough.
Yeah, I'm happy. Feeling good. Interesting.
Now.
Doesn't have the full Super Mario World ending. Yeah. Where's my wow wow wow? How could they have screwed that up? Interesting. Cool. I don't think I've
Nice.
seen anybody
I
do
didn't know
that. That's cool.
that you could do that.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Fucking piranha
That's
plants.
a fun idea.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And here we're gonna get our riff on the flagpole, I assume. Yep. Cherry. It's a cherry, Andrea. You're gonna see we're doing the story modes, Nintendo. You're gonna see a lot of cherries.
Talking about your virginity?
That's also a cherry analogy. It's called popping your cherry.
No.
Did you pop the cherry?
No, the cherry on top of the dessert.
Did you pop it?
I got to the top of the flagpole.
Was the cherry on top of the dessert that you were a virgin for that, level?
Sure. That's the way we could put it.
If you're a virgin for the level and you beat it, that's the cherry on top. The popped cherry.
Tunnel to the dark side of the moon. Everything's upside down. It's pretty neat, but kind of disorienting. If you want to slide down a slope, you gotta tilt left up.
Where boys become men. I need some loving like I never needed love before. Wanna make love to you, baby. Love something, 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 something more. Wanna make love to you, baby.
Whoa. I have not seen anyone use this yet.
This is like, a game with the block. Z.
Try again.
VVVVVVV.
www. If you did 3 W's,
www.
I would give it to you. You wouldn't be completely right, but you'd be much closer. I don't think I've seen anyone use the upside down stage yet. This is fun. This will be stuff for me to keep an eye out for. That's cool, and it's just an inverted version.
They really gave
stage.
you a lot of new shit in Mario 2.
Yeah.
Mario Maker 2.
Coins actually matter in this mode, I think, beyond just the bounty you get for clearing a stage. Should be trying to get all of them.
Dude, this is messing with my brain.
Really?
Yes. I don't know what you're supposed to do. There you go.
It's actually kind of hard.
It looked hard.
This is supposed to be the exit.
But...
Clever.
D.
You press down to open the door. I was wondering the same thing when I got to it. Job's done. Press in the right stick to see the whole castle. Three new jobs. Dry bones shell boating.
Okay.
Visitors have to get over the lava by floating in a dry bone shell. Pretty hardcore, eh? Really be interested in knowing, like, what the story is behind all the devs making these stages. Oh, I can set up multiple projects at once.
Oh, shit.
That's cool. Oh, man. I don't think I've ever seen a traditional Mario 1 castle stage. Like, created by a player. There's a lot of, like, features of these stages that are consistent across all of them. The coins go flying out of you in this mode when you die, too. Like, the placement of that mushroom. Mario 1 and Lost Levels. Super classic.
Don't go for the coins. You're just gonna die.
Oh, ye of little faith.
You're not gonna...
Deservedly little faith. Oh, cool. Do you see that?
The little jumpy
Look
guys?
at the blocks.
Oh, they tell you where the jumpy guys are.
Whee!
I didn't know you could do that to Bowser. Today I learned.
And then Mark just hops away. You're sure about this, right? Yes. I don't think Bone Shell. There's a couple things in our Mario Maker only. Thanks for the heads up about multiple jobs. Yo, this rope course I made is straight up sloppy.
Sloppy. Woohoo!
Sloppy. Oh, there's the kitty.
Are they sleeping?
It's just Marty sitting on the power brick. Let's see if I can get it. Cat cam picture of it. Through all of the... Hey Marty, what you doing down there? See him?
I do. I see his eyes.
He's sleeping on the power brick. He actually turned it off the other day. Turned my monitor off while I was recording the RuneScape. Fortunately, I didn't die. I'm convinced that all of those pictures on Reddit of people's battle stations where there are no visible wires are like a complete scam. They just took a picture of their setup and just unplugged everything. Oh, I see. That would have been cool if I had made that. You're kidding, right? That's just death.
Apparently it's possible.
There's no way.
Nice recovery. Dude.
They could just use Mario Maker as their vessel for 2D Mario games going forward, I feel like. I like New Super Mario Brothers and the like, but I feel like they didn't do that much that was new. Oh yeah, you can like shoot Koopa shells and stuff at things to get the coins.
Nice.
Shoes don't smell great.
Woohoo!
Karibo's shoe. Is there an official like Western localization name for that shoe?
What's Rishibo mean?
I think Karibo is just the Japanese name for Goomba.
Like, mushroom?
Oh, I'm not sure. They were called Karibo's shoe in the instruction manual for Mario 3, but it was when localization was super janky. Goomba's shoe, that makes sense. Yeah, I think the big shoes that make little ghosts come out the side is new to Mario Maker 1.
What's the difference between the high heel shoe and the green shoe?
There isn't one. One is more stylish than the other. Oh, they can't both break through blocks? I didn't know that.
Oh!
All the different shoes in this stage. You have different mechanics for each of the shoes. There we go. There's that cherry.
You popping it? You popping that cherry? Popping it good?
I'm enjoying the cherry on the top of my dessert.
Nice. Are you biting into it so that it just bursts all of the gooey innards of the cherry in your mouth?
Just not hearing...
That's what happens when you bite a cherry, Dylan! It bursts its cherry goodness into your mouth. And then you swallow it. You thought I had taken it as far as I could. And
oh, no, you are holding back. This is you at your most reserved. Keymaster. Hey, thank you, Kiri.
Sup, hype, sup, hype, sup, hype,
You're super awesome. Thanks.
Thank you, Kiri. Yeah, I hear you, Aki. I used to be super fascinated by the
cherry
Haribo shoe in Mario 3. Like, this is this crazy mechanic that's only for like one level. Maybe it shows up in one other level later on. Okay, that tells me what's in the room, I guess.
Oh, so go all the way to the left then, right?
With the P-switch.
Aw, way to fuck it up. Oh,
Pretty tough.
yeah, that. There you go.
You gotta get full run speed.
How'd you know? How'd you know it was this one?
Because there's an indicator on the outside of the room.
Oh.
See, on the two sides of the pipe, they're trying to teach you coins.
Yeah.
3 keys.
What about the music note one on the right?
Okay, this is a cool one because it's got the mushroom as your conveyance as to where the block is. The one on the right you can see really clearly.
Oh.
This is pretty tricky for a Nintendo stage. Like, it's very doable. I guess some of the Ghost House levels in Super Mario World were quite tricky. Really, they're gonna... Don't teach the kids about comboing springs. Don't do this, Nintendo.
You remember the Mario Maker level where you turn into a spring and then you enter a room full of springs?
Yeah.
That one was mean.
Woof. P-switch for the last one. Baba's spring. Baba-Z won the vote.
For what?
It won the vote.
For the next game?
Yeah.
Nice.
What does a P-switch possibly have to do with that?
Things on the right?
Maybe it involves a different tool.
Maybe the springy thing?
Maybe. I don't know, I thought I would use each tool twice.
That's what they want you to think.
Oh, it's the P-Pow block. I see now. This might work, I'm curious. It did. I bet all three of them work in that one. Yeah. That's smart. Used a pow in a P-switch room. Oh, I didn't realize that conveyor belts turned off during beat time.
Dude, that's tight.
You liked it?
That was very good. It was very dramatic at the end.
Oh, I had extra keys, so maybe if I had gone through the pipe in the corner there, I could have gotten the riff with the flagpole. Okay, we got time for one more level. You want jobs? I got jobs. No jumping allowed.
Ooh, that sounds hard.
Reach the goal without landing after leaving the ground. The Keymaster.
Nice, sir. Nice.
Well, that's okay. Thought it was gonna be a don't think just go level. It is the opposite of that. It is
What
a
happens
think.
if you jump? Or are you not allowed to?
You can't jump. If you jump, you won't be able to pass the stage. So that thing that says no jumping in the top left corner means custom objective.
Oh. See.
Don't go think. Really?
Oh no! Oh yeah!
Thanks, Luigi. Well, that's frustrating.
What?
I like crouched a little bit and it counted as me jumping.
Oh. Don't
So I
crouch.
started to slide. We had somebody do a don't jump level that didn't involve, like you could move through it really fast. I'm trying to remember how they did it. It may have been through sliding down things. This is too hard. It's cool.
Oh no!
So what do they mean by reaching the ground? Like, falling any distance? That makes it hard to use this for a stage, I feel like. Because I wasn't super sure what counted as ground. That was cool. So like that one I failed because I took a step off the side of the spring.
Oh no!
I have to wait until it sets me on it.
Mamma mia!
Poor Mario.
I'll give that one a try next time. Cool. Thanks folks for hanging out. I'll let you guys know what's coming up.